have some more noise. Is everybody ready for the Red Arrows? Well, not long to go. The jets are ready. Red One about to make the call whether he's going full, rolling or flat. Put your hands together for the Red Arrows! Over they come in big battle formation. The red, white and blue smoke standing out beautifully against the sky today.
On your way.
No.
You sure?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Red One has caught the aircraft into short diamond as they come over the top of the loop, starting the display full. Red One 2019 is squadron leader Martin Pert. Martin is a former Harrier and Typhoon pilot. He's instructed on the Hawk and is in his second year as the leader of the team. As Diamond rolls around to the right-hand side, you'll notice Red One's using a very metronomic cadence when he talks to the other aircraft. The pilot's listening to the voice and the cadence of his commands rather than watching his aircraft for the moves. The smoke has come back on, the aircraft moving into the first of our historic shapes.
They're going to cancel it.
It is, of course, the shape of the
Because of those
Apollo
two jet
landing
skis just went
craft.
straight in.
In from the right-hand side, the smoke is about to come on, the nose lights glisten towards us. Red One about to pull up for the Apollo roll. Upside down at 2,500 feet in the Apollo roll. Behind Red One to the right is the first of our new pilots for 2019. That's Red 2, Flight Lieutenant Damo Green. Damo has previously flown the Hawk on 100 Squadron. He then went to the Typhoon Force and is in his first year on the Red Arrows. The Red Arrows pilots, of course, all of us are serving RAF pilots. We all have frontline backgrounds. Many of us will return to the front line having spent our time on the team. Concorde Go calls Red One, representing the second of our historic shapes in the display today. The smoke of 4 and 5 comes on, they ease forward. The remaining aircraft ease back to form the iconic shape of that Anglo-French feat of engineering and beautiful design. As the aircraft come towards us from the left, Reds 8 and 9 looking like the engines under the wings as Concorde comes towards us. And pulling up calls Red One, pulling the Concorde to the vertical. About to change formation into Cygnet as they approach the top of the loop at 5,500 feet. On the right wing to Concorde as they pull up with Red 4, the new pilot for 2019. Red 4 is Flight Lieutenant Gregor Robertson. Gregor has previously flown the Harrier and the Typhoon, and he joined the Red Arrows, having been an instructor on the Hawk at RAF Valley. Red One leading Cygnet off to our right-hand side. The smoke goes off as they prepare for one of the most technically difficult shapes of our formation. Smoke comes back on, the aircraft sweeping forwards. We'll have 6 aircraft all in line abreast, with Red 6 and 7 tucking in behind in the Phoenix. On the left of Red 1 in Phoenix is Red 3, Squadron Leader Mike Bowden. Mike has previously flown the Harrier and Tornado. He's already served 4 years on the Red Arrows and comes back to the team for 2019 in place of David Simmons, who's recovering from a football injury. Mike had already started flying passengers to TUI at Cardiff Airport and will return there after this season with the race. Smoke off go calls red one. The red, white and blue smoke changing as they come into the right-hand bend. Red one about to call the aircraft into the next of our historic formations. Lancaster go, red one called. 8 and 9 trailing the white smoke join the back of the formation, representing the tail of this iconic aircraft. The Lancaster, of course, most famous for its role in World War II, but we remember this year with the D-Day anniversary that it was also used for decoy tactics to take enemy attention away from the Normandy beaches. In from the right-hand side, the smoke about to come on for the Lancaster roll. Over the top of the roll at 2,500 feet. Lancaster moving on to our left-hand side, not normally renowned for its aerobatic ability, but it's repeated in famous test pilot Alex Henshaw rolled the Lancaster a number of times whilst testing them in Castle Bromwich during World War II. Well, as Lancaster moves off to our left-hand side, it's time to represent another aircraft recently retired from RAF service. This year is also the 70th anniversary of NATO, and the aircraft you're about to see has taken part in many operations with NATO over the last 3 decades. It is, of course, the Tornado. Reds 8 and 9 move to the back of the formation. As the nose lights come towards us, the air brakes will come out, the smoke will come on, and the command for 8 and 9 to roll will come. Aboard calls red 9 as Reds 8 and 9 with the coloured smoke rolling around the rest of the aircraft. Red 1 about to bank the formation to the left, changing smoke colour as they go. This is Tornado. Calls red 9, signalling the end of Tornado. Well, Tornado means that we're approaching the end of the first half of our display. So far we've seen all 9 aircraft in big formation shapes across the sky. Well, as we come into the second half, it's going to get a lot more dynamic. Red 1 will split the formation down into sections of 5 and 4. The rear section of 4 splitting down to the synchro pair. Well, Red 1 has called the aircraft into Phoenix formation, which means we're starting the second half full. As Phoenix formation moves across the sky from right to left, Red 1 about to point straight towards us. The 7 aircraft are going to pull up to the vertical to form a beautiful palm tree with Red 6 and 7 staying low with the coloured smoke. Get those cameras ready, get the lenses zoomed out. It's time for the palm split. And pulling up calls Red 1, 7 aircraft pulling to the vertical. 7, followed by Red 9. Red 6 to 6-row leader is Flight Lieutenant Toby Keeley. Toby has formerly flown the Tornado GR4 and he's in his 3rd and final year on the team, having previously instructed on the Hawk at Valley. The aircraft coming towards each other now with a closing speed of over 700 miles an hour. They're going to pass 100 feet apart in the spectacular Jifo Pass. Before they reverse and cross 100 feet apart, look directly out to the front for the Cyclone. Towards each other, their smokes will cross as they slip in the slingshot. Look out to your left, here comes Red 9 with the smoke on. Look out to the front right, pick out the nose lights of Enid with the smoke on as they form an inverted V. Red 9 about to fly straight down the middle in the Red 9 pulling to the vertical is Flight Lieutenant Dan Lowes. Dan is a former Typhoon pilot and weapons instructor. He's in his 3rd and final year of the team. Red 1 leading Enid section onto the left-hand side. The coloured smoke about to change to white as he makes way for the next manoeuvre. Straight ahead, let's pick up the nose lights of 6 and 7 as they pull to the vertical. It's a full display, which means only one thing. It is time for the heart. Red 6 and 7 in a very symmetrical pull over the top. Keep those eyes peeled for Red 8.
Huge heart.
Here comes Red 8 from the top right with the smoke on, about to spear the heart.
That is a
Spearing the heart is Red 8, Flight Lieutenant Chris Linden-Smith. Chris has previously flown the Tornado GR4. He's instructed on the Hawk and flown in the most number of Red Arrows positions in history. He's flown as 2, 7, 6, 5, 4 and 8. Now once more in from the left and right with the white smoke flying. Red 6 on the right about to roll inverted. Red 7 the right way round. They'll switch as they cross in the vice versa. As the smoke goes off for 6 and 7, look out to your front left. Here's the rest of the aircraft. Red 1 about to pull to the vertical. And pulling up pulls Red 1. 7 aircraft pulling to the vertical. They're about to roll to the right before pulling over the top. Get those cameras ready again. It's time for the vertical break. Break go, calls Red 1. In the spectacular vertical break.
Beautiful, beautiful.
As the smoke goes off from the vertical brake, it's time to look left and right again. Let's see if we can pick out the synchro pair. As once more they come in with a closing speed of over 700 miles an hour. They'll cross 100 feet apart 3 times in front of you, pulling 7G in the turn in the carousel. The red and blue smoke comes on, red 6 and 7 pulling hard towards each other. The smoke color will change as they cross, leaving a red and blue side in the circle. Look out to the front right. Let's see if we can pick out the nose lights of Enid. The smoke comes on. Here they go, pulling up to the vertical. In leader's benefit formation, the coloured smoke comes on. They're about to roll twice to the left in a snake-like pattern across the sky. It's the Python. Brings Enid in from our right-hand side, the smoke colour about to change as he pulls up for the second of the Python rolls. Each floor aircraft carries 5 minutes of white smoke, 1 minute of red and 1 minute of blue. The smoke is activated by a button on the pilot's control stick. And Red 1 carefully choreographs the amount of smoke so we don't run out during the display. The white smoke goes off as Enid disappears off to our left-hand side to make room for the next manoeuvre. Everyone look out to the right, here they come! Red 6 and 7 will roll inverted. Reds 8 and 9 will roll around their smoke in the corkscrew. Aboard calls Red 9, the coloured smoke comes on, they corkscrew around 6 and 7. Leading his 4 aircraft off to our left-hand side. Look out to the left, here comes Enid. About to roll from the inside to the outside of the formation, changing colour as they go in the rollbacks. Here goes 823, the signal for 4 and 5 to roll. Red 5, Enid finishing their symmetrical rollbacks off to our right-hand side. Enid smoke goes off on our right, now looks straight ahead. Just above the coloured smoke, look out for the nose lights and the smoke. 8 and 9 about to roll around 6 and 7. 6 and 7 will then roll in the spectacular Jimbo break. This time on the left is Ed Simmons, Robinson and John Bond. John is a former pilot instructor. He displayed the aircraft in 2012, and you'll see that aircraft later on today. He then joined the Typhoon Force and is in his second year on the team. He'll take over as the synchro leader next year. In from the left and right, again with a closing speed of over 700 miles an hour. Red 6 and 7 about to barrel roll towards each other in the double rolls. Straight ahead, let's put down the nose lights of the other 7 aircraft, getting ready for the display finale. It's time for the spectacular Dixon break. Ladies and gentlemen, you've been watching the Red Arrow! Each aircraft swapping sides, joining on the correct side after that looping break. Red 1 will gather the formation together, ready to return to cover. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I have just had it confirmed from Red 1, there is some spare fuel and there is some spare smoke. So Red 1 is going to gather the formation, he's going to regroup, get back into big battle formation, the formation they arrived in over the top, and he's going to conduct one last fly past, and he may even have a chat with you from the radio before departing back to Cardiff. Well, if you've enjoyed the show today, ladies and gentlemen, please follow us online through our websites, through Twitter, through Instagram, and through Facebook. You may be aware that we're embarking on our most ambitious tour in Red Arrow's history this year, spending 10 to 12 weeks in North America representing the best of Great Britain and Northern Ireland, putting the UK on the map and engaging with everybody from politicians down to school children all over the US and Canada. So please do follow us on that tour as we promote the best of British.
That group of people down there as well. The police dog display.
They'll start their back to the right shortly. You'll see the nose lights come on towards you.
Here they come.
The air brakes will come out.
There they go.
Red 1 making the final adjustments for his run-in. Red 1 has just confirmed that he would like to have a little chat with you. So after he's spoken to you on the radio, please show your appreciation to him with the loudest cheer you can muster, and the other pilots will be able to hear it on the radio too. The nose lights on towards us now, the air brakes about to come on. Is everybody ready to give Red 1 an enormous cheer? I need it louder than that. Is everyone ready for an enormous cheer? That's more like it. We'll wait until he's said his piece, I'll then press transmit, and he'll be able to hear you.
One of the absolute privilege to take slavery in the beautiful part of the world.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we hope you've enjoyed the show today. We hope we have have inspired some of you in the audience to follow your dreams. Thank you for watching, thank you for listening to me, and all